Hey YouTube. So here's the access panel. I just plumbed in the shower valve. I said it in my last video. I had to change the shower valve. And here's the I gotta screw this thing to the wall. Of course, needs a couple screws in there, but once you screw this frame thing to the wall, there's little tabs all around here that you just pop off, so you can pop that panel on and off. And then this cord, refrigerator, just goes right back in there. Now you can't see that panel back there. And I have to do a little more. I'm putting some baseboard on right now, trying to get all the big pieces done. But here's the new shower valve, and I have to get my strap wrench and turn that faucet a little bit more. But it still works as a normal. And here's the shower. I'll have to come and just put a little bit of clear caulk. I'm not going to use white because this is a beige colored tub. But I'm going to put some clear caulk around that thing there. And maybe some almond. I have some almond caulk. I'll put some almonds around the spout there. But that's it. Everything's pretty much working. Just got to straighten that out. So that's one of the things I did today. I still didn't put on the baseboard pieces yet, but I'm putting on some baseboard here, and it's not hard to figure out in this apartment. Let me get this in there. It's not hard to figure out where the studs are because I could actually see. I could actually see all the nails right here. So I know where the studs are. Okay. But that's that rigid nailer. It works pretty good. And that's just stuff I gotta clean up here. So I'm getting ready probably to paint this. Well, I gotta put a couple of pieces of trim on here, which I'm probably gonna do tomorrow morning. And because somebody's gonna come look at this apartment tomorrow morning. So I'm just gonna come in here early in the morning, throw my few little pieces of baseboard on here. Obviously I have to put one on the side of the cabinet again, because they always stick that rubber baseboard stuff. That's all out there on the back porch. They're having a big party back there. But yeah, and I have to just put a piece of baseboard here. This sink is all installed. I showed you guys the other day. I caulked all of this. So basically that's all I'm doing for today over here, because I don't feel like working late tonight. But remember the Makita Sawzall I did in the unboxing? I actually used this to cut all the fittings. I'll show you here. Where is the valve piece? Oh, I don't have it here. I have it down. I have it down in my workshop because I had to take the unscrew. They actually screwed the pipe piece on, so for the spout. So I had to take it down the basement in my shop, put it in a vise, clamp the freaking valve in a vise. But what I did was, in that Well, you've seen the hole in the wall. So I actually just took the Sawzall and I cut as close to the valve, to the old valve as possible. Cut right through the brass and through the copper with that little Sawzall. It actually worked. Went right through. Then I unsoldered these little, if I could find one in here. Oh yeah, see? So that's what I did, as you can see. This is the piece of copper pipe right here where my thumbnail is. That's actually the piece of the end of the copper pipe. And this was the side of the valve where the pipe comes in. So as you see, I just Sawzalled that, I don't know, about 1/8, as close as I could get it, so that this is actually the whole valve piece. The copper was in here. The copper pipe was in here. So once I Sawzalled this off and I got the valve out, I just heated this up with my MAPP gas, with the torch there. I heated these up, put the pliers on them, spun them like this, popped them off. That way I was nice. I didn't have to put a bunch of couplings in there. I only had to put one coupling, and that was up on the pipe coming down from the shower head in the wall. But basically that's what I did. Just chopped it with the Sawzall. As you can see, this little Sawzall right here. And I don't even have the right blade on here. This is actually a wood with embedded nails blade, but it chopped right through, no problem. So that job, as you can see, that job is pretty much all done. Now when this all dries up, I'll clean it, wipe it down with a rag, try to get some of that old caulk off right here. As you can see, I'm scraping it with my fingernail because there's already hot water on it. I just rinsed the whole tub out, if you've seen this tub the other day in my video. So I pretty much rinsed it all out. But yeah, that's that. So now when that dries, I'll just put I have a Husky strap wrench, because you don't want to put, this thing right here is, I think it's plastic. I'm not even sure. Yeah, it's definitely plastic. You do not want to try to put a big pair of pliers on this thing and try to turn it, because you'll scratch this all up. Actually, that's metal. It is metal. So yeah, you do not want to, and this was not a slide on. This one has the threaded piece in here. So that's why I wanted to use the same one, because as you can see, it fits with the shower valve in there. It fits nice and flush up against the tub. So, yeah. And we put, the owner, I had him get all those little screens right there, so everything don't go down the drain, and they could just pull this thing off and clean it out so the drain don't get clogged up. But yeah, so I got a Husky, like I said, I got a Husky strap wrench. What it is it's a thing with a handle with a rubber strap that goes around it, and you just wrap it around your thing and pull the strap tight, and then you just pull it, and the rubber will grab that and spin it around without scratching it. So I only got to give it, like, as you can see, it's almost there, but I don't want to try to do it with pliers, or try to force it. I don't want to, some guys lift this up and try to turn it here, but you don't want to, this is only a little plastic piece in there. You do not want to freaking ruin this little piece, break it, because then you have to go buy a whole nother one, because this isn't going to stop the water right. So don't try to turn this on there. Like, don't try to lift this up and force this to turn, because like I said, it's only holding on to a little piece of plastic. And once this little thing, you can see I can push it up with my finger, once that snaps off the plastic inside of there, it is a pain in the neck to get back on. Let me tell you, a real pain in the neck. Hold on, I gotta clean my camera lens. Yeah, like I said, I got a new phone too, so But this apartment's coming along. I might throw the compound up on here tonight so I could sand that and hit that with another coat. And I have to put some, because I literally did that spot like 5 coats. I don't know, they had kids in here and they wrote on the wall with marker. So now you can see that's green freaking marker. That's a 5th coat of paint I touched up that spot with. And I'm just gonna throw some compound, you know, clean that up a little bit as best I can. Probably scrape this. I mean, there's not too much I could do with these walls, as you can see. Whoever did the freaking patch jobs in here before, look at all the marks. Look at all the grit and stuff they left on the wall. And really, this guy, this is all, and it's hard as a rock, you can tell. That's like a couple layers of paint over that. These walls are kind of a mess. There's holes right there, as you can see. I'm just doing what I'm getting paid for. I'm not getting paid an arm and a leg to really patch all of these holes up, all these walls up and everything like that. Like these walls are, as you can see, they glued something to the wall right here. Here's another patch. They had a towel bar here, as you can see. They ripped the towel bar off and just threw compound on the wall, painted over it. Here's another big gouge in the wall. And this guy, like I said, it's coronavirus time right now. Look at this. Here's some more. If you can see that. Look at these walls. Look at this wall. Hole from the doorknob. I'm going to have him just get a plastic, you know, doorknob. The wall protector from the doorknob. I'm going to put a plastic one there. But yeah, all these walls in this apartment are horrible, and he does not want to put up the money, a lot of money this time to fix this. Like I said, he doesn't even know if he's getting rent money the beginning of next month. So, I mean, he was lucky enough to have enough money in his funds to get this done. Like I said, I gutted this whole bathroom. If you see my other video, I posted the renovating another bathroom. I had to cut all this floor out right here, put an all new subfloor. It was all rotted through. 2 layers of subflooring, and then the toilet flange I had to cut and adjust it up. I got it all done. So that bathroom looks, if you see the picture, the video before and after, this bathroom looks 100 times better now. This kitchen too. I think I made a video of this kitchen. I had stuff all over here the other day. But it looks like the same exact, if you look at my first video of the apartment, the first apartment I did all over, this looks exactly the same. But you could tell it's not the same apartment because this one's got carpet. The other one I did over has all vinyl floors running throughout the whole apartment in my other video. So I'm just gonna clean up here today. Leave my tools here. All my tools and stuff up here. So, and if you have a chip in your brand new sink, because what happened was, another thing I had to do, and I've been running this sink every day so far since I had to do that. But if I can get back here, oh no, wait, let me see. Okay, if you guys could see right here, that's like a JB Weld. It's hard as a rock now, but there was actually, come on, focus. My camera's not gonna focus. This is a brand new phone with supposed to be a better camera too. But anyways, right here, there was a big chip in this. Let me get out of here. Yeah, I had to climb in there. There was a big chip missing out of this drain back here. So when I went to put this rubber, this is a plastic As you guys know, if anybody who did this is all plastic. So the chip was big enough that where this, even with this rubber tightened up all the way, there was a gap about that big from a chip behind there. So I got some of this Fix-It stick. You just mix this stuff up. It's a 2-part putty. You just mix this stuff up, and it's like an epoxy stick. So it's got like a white layer on it outside and a gray layer in the middle. As you can see, that's what it looks like. See how it's white and gray? I don't know if you can see that too good on the camera, but let me move some of this white layer out. But once you mix, there you go, you can see it's gray in the middle and white on the outside. Once you take that and you put it in your hands and you mush it around, and use gloves with this stuff because it will freaking get all over your fingers and dry hard as a rock. So you put some rubber gloves on, you just roll it in your fingers like Play-Doh until all the white and gray is mixed up. And then you just press it into your, crack or little chip or whatever. And this stuff gets hard literally in like, I don't know, I waited about an hour. So it does get pretty hard in about, I don't know, 20 minutes to a half hour. It gets pretty hard, that stuff. But I let it go for an hour. And then I just took a little sandpaper, sanded it all smooth, so that when I went to put this rubber gasket on there, it's sealed good. And like I said, as you can see, I've been running this sink. I ran it for, I don't know, I've been running it on and off all day today. And I just made it, as you can see, with them supply lines. I actually could probably, no, that's good. They got a little flex to them, as you can see. But I got ones that fit just right, because I don't like taking big, long supply lines and having a bend. You don't want to freaking bend your supply lines all crazy like people do, because then they leak. That's how they leak. If you bend this, you put too much of a bend anywhere in this line, either this way or this way, there's only a little brass and plastic inside of this coupling, and it's just like pressed together. It's like a pressed fitting. So if you bend that too much, you break you loosen it up, and then those drip. Those are Home Depot supply lines, so those came from a plumbing supply, because they're actually better at a plumbing supply. I might have to adjust these cabinet. I try to get the cabinet doors to close as tight as I can, but as you can see, they're nice and even. But this one just sounded like it was, yeah, it is. It's got a slight bit, but these are, again, as you can see, look at, I'm just moving this with my hand, and you can see these are cheap Home Depot cabinets. There it goes. Yeah, that one's still hitting. So I gotta adjust some doors a little bit. But basically, a lot of this job is almost all done. All I gotta do really is paint this apartment. Where's my wet rag I have somewhere? Because I gotta wipe. Is it over here? I gotta wipe that toilet seat off. Okay, I have no clue where my rag went. But I'm gonna end this video because I gotta look for my, oh, here it is. Okay. I wanna make sure. See. I wanna just make sure, because everything is brand new in here. This isn't dirty from, nobody used this toilet yet. It just had a little bit of pipe dope stuff on it. And then, of course, I cut my finger again today. Actually, I cut my finger on that freaking little cap for the shower head. This little cap right here. this freaking thing behind here with my fingers, watch out, because I literally was pushing it on here. I don't like the way that is. This one's, actually, you can freaking see my blood on there. I gotta clean it up. But that thing is so, I never seen one so freaking sharp. I was just pushing it with my hand. I was pushing it onto the pipe, and the freaking thing was so sharp I barely touched it with my finger, and it sliced me. Alright. I'm gonna, like I said, I'm gonna end my video now. This apartment, I've been cleaning and cleaning and cleaning. There is literally, that's why I hate carpets, guys. I hate them. I do not like carpet, because carpet holds all kinds of dust. That carpet was already vacuumed down, nice and clean. As you can see, I'm barely moving around in here and working in here, and you can see all the shit. And I don't know why this guy had his wife come in here and vacuum it all down and all that stuff. I said, don't vacuum nothing down. Yeah, because I got to work in here. It's going to have, I'm walking around. Naturally, I'm putting in floors, fixing the plumbing, have to cut holes in the walls and everything. You can see all the freaking dust I made over there. I do got a mop, so I could clean this all down. As you can see, that's all dust from cutting the hole in the wall, and I don't want to hit that big pile right there. I just want to kind of mop this up. That's what's good about these vinyl floors too, guys. You use a damp, warm mop and a little bit of, a little bit of like a light cleaning solution. You could use even dish soap and water, whatever. You could use, and just warm water and a little bit of dish soap. You mop these floors down like once a week. They'll stay real nice and clean forever. Alright, like I said, I'm going to end my video now because I'm hungry. I want to go eat some dinner. And yeah, like, subscribe. Thanks for watching. And I don't know, I'll film this. As you can see, I'll maybe go run through this apartment one more time after I get all these baseboards and everything on here. And I do got to paint all these walls, so I'm gonna have to I'm just gonna cut in all down there. Like I said, he doesn't want me going crazy with compounding walls and sanding and everything, because he's got like 3 or 4 people already that want to rent this apartment, so he's showing it again tomorrow. But yeah, so like I said, like, subscribe. Thanks for watching. I'm gonna definitely hit this end button on this video because I'm gonna go eat dinner and I'm tired.